Okay, so just got back from roaming around central London today, and it's been raining all day. It rains a lot in London, so I was riding in the rain for about like three and a half hours, just soaking wet from like head to toe. Just I hate I hate riding in the rain. But anyways, so um, just roaming around, and I went to the Thai embassy again to pick up my let's see, my passport and my visa. So I got a double entry into Thailand. So I'm super happy about that. Gonna be going back to Thailand. I spent a month in Europe so far, and it's okay. It's there's some things different as you travel from country to country, but the more I traveled in Europe, I've noticed just common things, as you would if you live in a Western society. So it's not all that different. My thoughts so far: if you're gonna be traveling in Europe, you have to be able to spend a lot of money. You can go to hostels and live farther like myself, but it's still pretty pricey in U.S. dollar terms. So just be prepared for that. And it's relatively easy to travel around in Europe. A lot of buses, a lot of trains, flights are relatively cheap as well. So flying from country to country, it's not that far. Maybe like, an hour flight, hour and a half to flight from London to Paris, or from Paris to Rome, or Rome to like Switzerland. So it's all very, very easy and like very convenient to travel, but it definitely comes at a price. So be prepared for that. And my thoughts on traveling to Southeast Asia, which is my personal favorite. It's very traveler friendly. So Chiang Mai, in particular, and things are very cheap. And for me, I live a very minimalistic lifestyle. Like I don't really need very much. And the longer you travel, the more you realize like the less you need, and you can live with a lot less. Not because you want to, but it makes things so much easier, and it's so much more satisfying. So to give you an idea, like I have one backpack. It's like 70 or 55 liters, and a day pack, which is like 15 liters, and then I have a bicycle. I mean, that's all I have. And even with that, I really only use about maybe like 60 to 70% of that. So I can even cut down even more. And living like this type of lifestyle, like minimalistic, like I eat high carb, low fat vegan. Food tends to be like pretty expensive in the Western economies, comparatively to like Southeast Asia. For example, I'm here in London, and I spend close to like 30 to 45 pounds a day on food, and that translates to about, what is that, like maybe like 45 to like $70 on vegan food. That's a lot. Like I don't even spend that in the States on vegan food. So in Chiang Mai, where I stayed in like a month and a half ago, one day I spend close to, on average, like $7 or $8, and I am stuffing myself. If you guys have eaten with me, I can pack it in. So that's a big difference. That's almost like a tenfold difference, you know, and it's super high quality food there. The fruit is just off the effing charts. It is so good. Um, you can't even get that kind of quality in California sometimes. So, and California is arguably one of the best places in the states to get high quality produce and fruits. So in Chiang Mai is just, it's everywhere and it's super cheap. So if living a high carb low fat vegan lifestyle, it's very conducive in Chiang Mai because it's just everywhere, and there's like 7-Elevens, so for like your juices, and you know, and it's just very convenient, which is why a lot of people tend to go there for holidays and just like cycle around. So you'll meet a lot of vegans and vegetarians in Chiang Mai. So I had originally planned to stay in Europe for 2 months, but I'm just gonna cut it short. I'm gonna go back to Thailand. So yeah, that's the newest update from me. And if you guys have like any questions about traveling into Chiang Mai, or you know, Rome, Paris, London, you know, let me know. I'll get to them. Just send me a message or just leave them in the comments down below. And if you guys have like any special requests, like while I'm traveling, if you guys wanted to see something that I might be able to film if I'm on my way, just leave them in the comments down below too. Alright, I'll catch you guys in the next one.